Hello, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are connecting to us from. It's a pleasure having you all here. How are we doing today? How are we doing today? And how are we doing today? Yes, as usual, on Fridays, as we have been doing for a few weeks now, it's the Q&A session, the question and answer session. And we're going to be, having a quick chit chat about the market or about anything, just to discuss how we can, improve our pockets. Today is the 16th of June, by the way. And of course, the second quarter, the first half of the year is going to be over in about 2 weeks from now. It will always be good for you to look back and to find out how Q2 was for you, or how the first half was for you with respect to trading, with respect to your growth, with respect to growth in knowledge, and also growth money-wise as well, right? It's always a good time to reflect. Also, weekend is also a good time to do your review, conduct your market review to find out how the market was, the trades that you took, the trades that you didn't take, and so on. So if you are here with us live, kindly comment and let us know. Also, let us know where you are connecting to us from. My name is Tolu Olatunji, and I'm connecting to you from British Columbia, Canada. And it's about 8 a.m. here, 2 minutes after 8. And we are here live on the YouTube channel. Yes, on my YouTube channel, streaming live from the YouTube channel. And also we are here live on the Trading Live platform. Yes. So we want to also appreciate Trading Live for this opportunity to be able to meet up from different parts of the world and then to share this information, timely information to everybody, that we could all gain one thing or the other. And then, of course, make the world a better place. Of course, make ourselves better with respect to freedom, not just freedom of money, but freedom of time. And that's why we do what we do, right? So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. And if no questions, then we'll call it today early. Today, don't forget, is our Q&A session where you ask questions and then we discuss them, right? You could ask questions with respect to the trading for this week. You ask questions for with respect to any other thing, and then we'll see what we can do for you in that regard. Okay, so this week has been a good one. It has been one of good volatility. If you look at the USD as the index, the DXY, you notice that it has been bearish, heavily bearish, right? And you could also check this on the daily time frame to see where it's set to drop from and then where it possibly might be going to. Second half of the year is going to also be a good one. Price is currently heading over to a support area on the D1 on the daily time frame. And if that should break out, then we should see the dollar drop some more. And of course, this should make the Euro USD, the GBP USD, and a few more other majors appreciate, especially depending on where the dollar is. The Euro USD, you will be seen appreciating, while the USD CHF will be seen depreciating, and so on. Right? Good. So also, this chart that we have in front of us was one that somebody mentioned yesterday, and then we thought, let's discuss this one, the Euro GBP. And if you look at the Euro GBP, this is one that yesterday while we're discussing, we were here. You can always watch the replay. When you watch the replay, then it will give you exactly what we're talking about. You understand what we're talking about. Yesterday, price was at this area, and then we explained to the person and then to every other person that we had this from the left-hand side as support. There was a breach here, support. support, support, support. You can see it acted as support at numerous times, even though there was a breach here, right? It still pushed higher, and there was a breakout here, and it came out and still acted as support. And then on the flip side, on the other side, support would always turn, this is support here, support will always turn to resistance, right? And that is given. And then we're here, and then we said this is the best place for you to jump in on that trade and sell. Not sure whether the person took it or anybody took the trade, but then don't forget our disclaimer, which states that always ensure to properly calculate your risk, your volume, your lot size, as what we are doing here in this our live market analysis sessions or our Q&A sessions or our live sessions generally is strictly for educational purposes only. I repeat, it is strictly for educational purposes only. So as we are explaining these things to you, helping you to understand what's going to happen, we are not saying this is a signal, buy here, sell here, exit here, and so on. The thing for you to understand, and then you can start to trade by yourself with confidence. We have a lot of traders that are new or even struggling traders, new struggling traders, and of course, at the end of the day, you are still not making headways. And that's why we explained all of this to you and to those yesterday. Okay, beautiful. I can see some of us are here now. Don't forget, this is the Q&A session. I was just talking about this chat from yesterday for the person that asked the question, if the person is here. And then also for those that are here, that were here yesterday as well. And you remember us talk about the Euro GBP. So I can see Rod Fred said first time here. It's a pleasure having you here. Don't forget, guys, this is the Q&A session. So if you have any question, then of course we would answer together. And in good time, we'll call it a day. Herbert Adelaide said, what pair is this, please? This is the Euro GBP. Euro GBP, right? Somebody asked for analysis on this yesterday, and we did the analysis yesterday, and you can see that it has worked to the T. If you want confirmation, you can watch the replay. The replay is on my YouTube channel, and you find my YouTube channel at CSA Forex. CSA Forex is the name of my academy, and this stands for Common Sense Approach to Forex Trading. Meanwhile, this approach could be applied to any instrument, whether it is Forex or cryptocurrencies or commodities or stocks or whatever the case might be. Okay. Michael Henrietta said, but now it's becoming resistance. Yes, exactly. If you do a follow through on this particular chart, remember we're here for Q&A, not necessarily to do chart analysis. Chart analysis is what we do more or less Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Here, support, support, support. Now it has broken out here, so we should expect price to come, act as resistance here, and then drop further down. This is what we should be expecting from this chart in front of us. Let me read your remaining comments, and if there's any question, I'll answer it in good time. Okay. Okay, then Michela Daisy said, welcome, Herbert. Okay, how are we doing today? That's the question. Well, I'm doing good. It's still pretty much in the morning here. It's about 8 a.m. at my end here, that is British Columbia in Canada. It's about 8 a.m. And I'm sure some of you might probably be morning like me, or afternoon or evening. I know UK is, Europe is in the afternoon, evening time now. Okay. Adam Nelson said, and now it's breaking the lower structure. Exactly. So you guys have a good handling of this. Okay. Coral Edwards said, are we doing a market review today? No, it's Q&A. Ask any question about the business, about any chart or whatever the case might be, and they would answer in a timely manner and a quality day, right? 2 days ago, if I'm not mistaken, for you guys that were here, you remember we had a Francis that joined me live on Zoom, and you could also hear his voice as well. So if there's anybody that wants to join me live on Zoom, you want to ask a question, you want us to have a quick chit chat, whether it's here or maybe in person, maybe you could always send me a message to my Instagram that you'd like to have a chit chat with me about the business, about the market, about trading, about investment, and so on. So when you do that, I would always respond in good time, and then we could schedule something on Zoom, whether it's now, you can hop on this call that we're having now and then ask questions, or you could do that privately, no matter what the case or situation might be. Okay, so I just dropped my Instagram handle for anybody that wants to chat me up with respect to that. Okay, let's see. Um, did you pick any trade this week, sir? That's from Cash Charlotte. Yes, I picked, but I got out a bit too early. Like our dollar that was tanking, the Euro USD will be appreciating, pound USD will be appreciating, and a few other instruments respect to the dollar behavior this week. But I got out a bit too early. But not to worry, there's always more opportunities around the corner that will give you good runners, right? Is as long as you have a good handling of the market and you know where to exit and you always reduce your risk. The main aim of every business or this business that we're doing, that we're talking about trading, is to minimize your losses because there will be losses. So while you minimize your losses, you maximize your profit. But minimizing losses is more important than maximizing profits. That's number one. Account protection is more important. Okay. Cash Charlotte said, yes, let's start with questions. I'm here with Bundle. Sure. Cash Charlotte, do you want to join me live? Do you want to talk and everybody hears? Or you want to type your questions? Let me know. I'm going to scroll down quickly so I can catch up with your comments, guys. Joe Catherine says, so this market should be having more down movement in the coming week. Well, yes, more or less. If this resistance level should hold in the coming weeks, then we should see it continue to drop as long as the resistance level holds. Okay, Tracy Boswell said, that is very good, sir. The approach works perfectly on all markets. Yes, indeed. Tracy Boswell said again, I would have loved chart analysis preparing for next week, but Q&A session is nice. Yes, Q&A session is what we do on Fridays. We've been doing this for a few weeks now. For chart analysis, as we've been saying, we have a bootcamp coming up. It's a free bootcamp coming up in 10 days from now on the 26th of June. For anybody interested, I can drop the Telegram link to that, where we'll be doing chart analysis, we'll be doing trainings, more or less we'll be trading together for that 1 week. It's absolutely free. And it's been a while I've done this. I've actually not done this year. Don't know why, but I just said, let's do it again quickly and let's bring as many people on board and let's help everybody to understand the market better, to be able to trade and stand on your own better. So if that's something that you're interested in, let me know. And then we would drop the Telegram group link so you can join. But then we commence on the 26th. And the space is limited. I'm just looking for a handful of people to join and then we proceed accordingly. So once I have that number, I would probably stop people from joining the group for the 5 days. It's a 5 days bootcamp. Okay, Hunter Sarian said it is afternoon here in London. Yes, London. It's about 13 minutes after 4 p.m. now. Awesome. Sophia Johnson said, what kind of questions are we allowed to ask? Any question. Somebody has asked if I'm married before, and I answered. So basically, the question should be on trading, right? A quick disclaimer, I don't know it all, obviously, but the knowledge I have, the little knowledge I have, I'll try and shed light on them. Okay, how is the weather over there, Hunter Sarian? Oh, beautiful. That's a good question. The weather over here is beautiful. I think we are on how many degrees today? I think from what I'm checking now, it's about 16 degrees. Yeah, it's about 16 degrees. I'm actually not wearing the shirts. The heater is not on or anything. The weather is nice. It's I believe it's more or less summer because the weather has been a bit shaky, but the weather is good, right? The weather is very, very good today. Yes, so thank you for that question. Yeah, any question, guys? Oh wow, can you see now? Rodfred asks, are you married? As I said earlier. So yes, I am married. For Rodfred asks, I'm married with 3 kids. Okay, Hermosa Bobby said, how was gold this week? How was gold this week? Okay, let's clean it up and let's look at what gold did this week. This is gold here. And we already talked about gold this week. So we marked this vertical line to show you the information on gold this week. This is the information on gold this week. And if you look at this and you try to switch this to the weekly time frame, you'll notice, first of all, that gold, first of all, with all its zigzag movement, because price tends to move in zigzag, it first of all was a downtrend. But then when it got to this point, we said something. We said that the dollar, listen to this, we said the dollar is depreciating, but meanwhile, gold is also depreciating. We said they're not in sync. Something is wrong somewhere. That's what we said. And then as the dollar continues to depreciate, gold has now adjusted itself and violently appreciated. So for this week, gold moved sideways. As a matter of fact, throughout this whole chart that we can see, if you want to look at the entire chart, this here, gold has been moving sideways. But for this week, this is what we've had for gold, sideways. And that's why if you look at it from the weekly time frame, we might probably be having like a sort of doji or spinning top, or maybe sort of pin bar. But you notice that the real body is more or less like it's a cross. Let me clean this up, and then I'm going to switch over to the weekly. And then you see exactly what I'm talking about. This is the weekly. This is the candle for the weekly. Let me delete this one too, so that you can see better. Let me delete everything. So this is the candle we're talking about. You can see based on what we discussed, gold this week has been more or less consolidating, has been sideways, right? It was out of sync with the dollar, but then when it came in sync, it now gave off this kind of candle, while the dollar gave off a big bearish candle, right? Hope that helps. Okay. Dylan Bernard said, yeah, I also got out very early on the Euros, but to another setup. Yeah, exactly. There are always good trades around the corner. Hermosa Bobby said, what is the win rate of your analysis strategy, sir? Win rate is anything from about 30%. Yes, 30% and above. And I'm saying 30%, which is low, because the more losses you have, you always ensure they are well minimized, and the more profits you have, you always ensure that they are well maximized. The aim of the business is to minimize your risk while maximizing your reward. And that's why if you have a win rate, right, of about 30%, you are very good, especially when your risk to reward ratio is 1 to 2 or 1 to 3 is much higher than 1 to 1. I hope you understand that, right? And also note that every month is not the same. Okay. Era Adam said, how do you minimize losses in trading? Okay, minimizing losses in trading, number one, has to do with your stop loss placement. You cannot place a trade and use a stop loss that is like over 300 pips, 400 pips, or whatever, right? Because that stop loss is, number one, is too large. And then another way to minimize losses is by managing your trades appropriately. As an example, if the trade is moving in your favor, right, maybe it moves into 30 pips in your favor, you can manage your stop loss. You can adjust your stop loss, right, and reduce it. You can reduce it to maybe break even, meaning that if it turns back against you and it hits you at break even, you haven't made anything, you haven't lost anything. That's another way to minimize your losses. Another way to minimize your losses is also to ensure that, as an example, you're using the proper volume, you're using the proper lot size. Because for some traders, they actually maximize their losses. They maximize their losses because when they use a lot size that is way too big for that account balance to carry, when the losses occur, it is too much. Assuming somebody is trading with $100 and that person uses one standard lot size. I do hope some of us, or if not all of us, we understand how to calculate our risk, our volume, our lot size. Because if you're using one standard lot size on a $100 account, trust me, in about 10 pips, just 10 pips, that account is going to crash, right? Hope you understand that. Guys, I have more comments coming in, so I'm trying to just quickly answer the questions and then break down so that I try. That's why today is meant to be Q&A. So I focus strictly on the comment section. Also, Will Humina, they'll just say, Oswald also said, how do you trade consistently and manage your lifestyle? Do you have a job? How do you trade consistently? Now, I have a job, right? I also do photography and also cinematography. I started that as a hobby, and then I turned it into a business as well. I was pretty good at it, and people were demanding for my my skills, or my, well, how will I call it? People were demanding for me to cover their weddings and so on. And then, hey, why not? As long as you pay, and of course they start paying, and of course that is something that I also do, right? Trading can easily be boring, and of course trading is a business that you would most likely not get trades every day. If you're not getting trades every day, then what are you doing? And that's why I always tell traders today, please do not quit your 9 to 5. I repeat, do not quit your 9 to 5. Do your 9 to 5, doing your trading as well. And of course, when you have gotten the finances right, you can now decide to create more time, especially if the 9 to 5 you're doing is too demanding based on your time. Another thing now also is that a lot of people are doing not just 9 to 5, because 9 to 5 is just one job at 8 hours, but are doing 2 jobs or 3 jobs each day, right? That one, I would also say you could reduce your jobs, right? Number of jobs, so that you create some more time for trading, right? So yes, I have a lifestyle. I have some things that I do apart from trading, which I also, have passion for. It's all about having passion. It's not just about the money, because as I said, my photography, cinematography started as a passion, and then I turned it into a business, right? Beck Dillon said, don't really have any questions, just here to listen and hear your answers. Okay, thank you. Richard Bowen said, do you trade full-time? How do you manage the pressure? What pressure? Yes, I trade full-time, but as I also said, I have something on the side, right? By the time your account balance is of good enough size, then just a few trades will be good for you. I have too many comments coming in. I have to speed up my answers a bit. So how do you manage the pressure? If there's pressure from trading, then please try and have something doing on the side so you reduce the pressure. For Paul said, that's what I noticed too. Okay, not really sure what I said. Okay, Ashley said, but now gold has started rising. Yes, gold has started rising because it is now in sync with the USD. Okay, for Paul, so what do you think happened that is not normal at all? Well, I don't know. It's the market. It's not all the time that the market would do as it's supposed to. Will do A, B, C, D, E, F. At times the market might do A, B, C, J, H, and come back to the DEF and continue it this way. It's all about paying attention to your charts and then following what you see. What you see is what you should be trading. It's not what you hear, it's not what you feel, and so on. Okay, apologies also if I skip anybody's comments or question. It's not purpose. I'm just trying to breeze through. I have a lot coming in. I have about 48 new messages. I need to just rush and breeze through them. Lillian Tolls said, how do you calmly take trades knowing your money can be taken? Knowing your money can be taken is given. It's something that everybody needs to know, needs to put at the back of our heads. So because you know that your money can be taken, then you need to ensure that what is going to be taken is not much. Because if it is much, then that is when it becomes painful. That is when your emotions are all over the place. That's when your psychology now starts to play, mind games, starts to play tricks on you. So first of all, everybody, you place a trade, there is no 100% guarantee that it's going to be a winner. So while you are knowing that, you always ensure that your volume, you always ensure that your lot size is in the proper proportion, right? And then you calmly, you just take your trades. Don't allow fear to get the better of you. Don't allow greed to get the better of you. A robot has no emotions. Try to trade with no emotions and you will get better. That's one of the things that I had to do. I had to zone out, and that helped me to become better. Regina Toby said, yes, gold has been ranging for sure. Yes, we talked about that. Regina Toby said again, I hope it resumes next week. Let's see how next week is. Let's see how the market reacts to this major down move on the dollar. Next week might be a little bit of consolidating, ranging for the USD, and that could also make the gold to also range. But don't forget, what you see is what you get, and you trade according to your chart. Okay. Webster Owen said, maximizing your reward is very good. That's worth writing down. Yes, please, everybody write that down. Minimize your losses and then maximize your reward. That simply means you don't need too many trades in a week. You don't need too many trades in a month. That's what I tell traders. No matter the account size, with just a few winners that give you good runners, maximizing your reward will be what will be fruitful at the end of the day. And this will help you to grow based on the percentage, your ROI. You see how it appreciates at the end of the day. Webster Owen said, it's always nice to be here. My question, how can I make plans for next week? Plans for next week. When you say plans for next week, are you talking about just on your charts or general trading plans? Because everybody needs to have a trading plan. The trading plan should not even just be for this week or for next week. Your trading plan should be general. But if you're saying trading plan for next week, meaning on your charts, and what you could do, let me just try to just sweep back to this Euro GBP. This Euro GBP is already a trading plan. This is already a trading plan chart-wise for next week. But the trading plan on this particular instrument, the Euro GBP 1 hour, is that next week, I personally am expecting the market to pull back to this area. I get my entry here and then sell to take it further down. That is my trading plan for this chart. But if it's a general trading plan where you know your instruments, where you know your time frame that you're going to be using, you know the risk you're going to be putting in on your trades, you state all of these things, and that is the general trading plan for all purpose, all times, and all. What's the trade management? Please, you just mentioned. Yes, I can't really go in depth because of time and because of all the comments and questions coming in. So I'm going to mention the trade management techniques. That's for Roderick Titus. I'll mention them now quickly. For trade management, we have partial close, where you can close part of your trades, partial close. And then we have the trailing stop. Trailing stop is where you are adjusting your stop loss as it moves in your favor, not the other way. If it's going against you, don't continue to move your stop loss against you. You are going to be incurring a bigger loss. Some traders could even pull the stop loss away. That will be a major loss. So always make sure that your trade management for stop loss, trailing stop, you move your trailing stop in your favor. In profit, keep on moving. That means you can easily, if it gets to plus 70 pips in your favor, you can move your stop loss to 30 pips and you have locked in 30 pips and so on. Okay, Sarah Leacock said, what if you have maximum 2-to-1 risk to reward? See, you're saying 2-to-1, but it should be 1-to-2 because you're saying risk to reward, meaning that your risk is 2 and your reward is 1. If that's what you mean, where your risk is 2 and your reward is 1, that is a big no-no for me. Your reward must always be bigger. So if you're saying risk to reward ratio, then you should not be saying 2-to-1. You should be saying 1-to-2 or 1-to-3 or 1-to-4 and so on, right? And of course, the bigger the reward, the better for you. Hope you understand that, Sarah. Guys, if you're interested in joining me in that 5 days bootcamp, that 5 days bootcamp is where we will be able to do more of this for 5 days for free. We'll explain everything to you. We'll trade together. We'll use real life scenarios like what we have been doing this week and what we normally do. But when we do this for 5 days bootcamp, where we lock ourselves up, we give you assignments, you must also do it not necessarily on a live account. You can do this on a demo account, and then you will see for yourself that, oh, it seems to be working. What does that mean? That means that you are now building confidence in yourself. Cool. I can see about 3 new messages. I need to just scroll down quickly. Apologies in advance if I don't read yours. It's not on purpose. I'm just trying to skim through. And you can always ask me more questions via my Instagram. I drop my Instagram handle and I'll drop it again. So you can chat me up. We'll schedule a call and we can have a chit chat, maybe 15 minutes chit chat about the business, about the market. Okay. Omar Bloom said, but won't it be bad if it hits your break even and still goes your way? Well, it could be bad, but it could not be worse. Bad is still good. Worse is bad. And worse is worse. Meaning that if it hits your stop loss for negative, then what happens? You've had a loss. But if it hits you at break even, it's still zero. Even if it goes your way, no problem, right? But you should be protecting your account, number one. Roderick Titus, oh, what if I minimize my loss and then later I get stopped out in break even just for the market to move in my direction later? What do you advise I do? You do nothing. You reanalyze the market. You conduct another analysis and see whether there is a potential entry again, right? Guys, do not force anything out of the market. You have different things that would happen. At times, it can come and hit you for break even. At times, it might not. At times, it might even come close to your break even and then reverse in your favor and keep on running. I've seen too many scenarios for me to have headache on, oh, what if? If you're playing the what if game, you start to play mind games with yourself. What you should be doing is to play out your scenario based on your trading plan. If it hits your stop loss, no problem, and moves in your direction without you, no problem. If it doesn't hit your stop loss and moves in your direction and gives you more profit, no problem, right? Not every day you have the same result at the end of the day. Okay. Tom Milton said, I still use a 0.01 and 0.02 on my $100. That's actually very good. That's a good lot size to make use of, right? And try not to place too many trades at the same time. Roderick Tyson said, this has happened to me too many times to count. If it has happened to you too many times, then maybe you're moving to break even too fast. Maybe you're moving to break even too fast. Does it get to an area of interest? Does it get to the next support or the next resistance before you move to break even? You need to take note of these things. These are things that we can talk about during the 5 days bootcamp. For those that might be interested, let me know. I'll drop the link and then you can join. And then we'll be doing it via the Telegram group. Okay. Okay, what did I want to say again? Okay, Andrea Benjamin said, yeah, this is very true. Okay, not really sure what I said. Gloria Hornby said, using a standard lot on $100 account is very crazy. Yes, indeed. And this is how a lot of traders are crashing their accounts. They are crashing their accounts every day. Janice Strong said, does having a job make your mind at ease when trading? Well, you could say that, yes. Why? Because you have inflow. It's all about, that cash flow. You have some inflow coming in and it's taking care of probably your rent, it's taking care of your groceries, taking care of your bills, probably it's your electricity, it's your phone bills. You have a job that is taking care of, the basic things. But then the trading, because truth be told, trading is meant to be a long-term thing. So you should not be looking to make $1 million overnight, but you should be looking to compound your account. The magic of compounding is something that is very important for traders. I wish I could explain a whole lot of things in this sitting, but that's why the 5 days free trading bootcamp is where we're going to discuss everything, right? So once again, Janice Strong, having a job would help to put your mind at ease when it comes to trading. Yes. Tim Sophie said, would you say you are a trader more than a photographer? Yes, I'm a trader more than a photographer, right? Yes, I am more of a trader. Let me put it this way. When it comes to business, you need to understand every industry. When it comes to the business of trading, number one, I'm not just a trader. I'm different from you guys because I am a trader. I am a coach, an analyst. What I'm doing now is more or less like a coaching session. It's like a free coaching session for everybody. So I don't just trade, I also coach. So I coach for free and I coach also for funds, for money. So people pay me as well. That's another way that I make money. And then I also have a YouTube channel. I get some leads from YouTube. What else do I do with respect to the industry? I'm also a partner. If you understand partnership, you can partner with brokers, right? You can become an introducing broker. These are things we're going to talk about in the bootcamp, how to turn trading into a business and then maximize every area. Every area. If you are into cars, you can be doing buying and selling of cars and make money from that, obviously, make a profit. You can be selling accessories, car accessories. You could start an Uber. What else can you do? You can even start a car wash. You can start a car vulcanizer or something. We've mentioned about 5, 6, 7 different areas of the car industry. If it's into fashion, for the fashion aspect, you could be doing sewing, you could be a fashion designer, you could be a consultant, you could be selling materials or whatever. So there are always different ways in every area to make money. So you need to understand the business, because when it comes to photography, in the business of photography, I'm not just a photographer, I'm also a cinematographer, which is still pictures and motion pictures. I also edit. I edit pictures, I edit videos as well. Okay. Trista Waters, using that big lot size for that account will cause a blown account when you are having a losing streak. Exactly. Don't quit your 9 to 5, man. Exactly. Daphne said it straight to the point. Guys, please do not quit your 9 to 5. It's not yet time. William Spender, so how do they balance it? Because trading is most definitely risky. Yeah, trading is risky. There's nothing in life that is not risky. Where I am now is risky. Where you are is risky. There's an element of risk, but it has to do with calculated risk, right? So don't just say trading is risky and then you say you're not going to. You just do your 9 to 5. Your 9 to 5 is also risk. to what has been happening in the world of late with all the recession fears, with all the inflation or this or that, with the lockdown from the past, from the COVID, there have been a lot of people that have gotten laid off work. So there's risk everywhere. You don't need to be able to calculate your risk. And then I would always say, do not put your eggs in one basket. Do not rely on your 9 to 5 alone, but make sure you have something on the side. Make sure you have a business that you are working on. Tiffany Lucky said, yes, I got distracted from picking my trades because of my job. If you got distracted from picking your trades, please do not quit your job. Adjust your time frame. Maybe switch to the hourly time frame or 4 hours time frame, meaning that you are checking only on the hourly if you're using 1 hour, or you're checking on the 4 hours, each 4 hours candle, right? We'll talk about all of this things. That's why during the 5 days boot camp is going to be a thing of troubleshooting. We're going to troubleshoot, we're going to do support, we're going to help you as if you are paying, like, let's even say you're paying like 5,000 grand or 10,000 grand, right, for a mentorship session. It's going to be for free, but we're going to give everybody anything and everything during that period. I was even expecting somebody to say, oh, I'm interested. I'm not scrolling down, I'm still scrolling down. I'm also expecting somebody to say, why are you even doing it for free? These are the kind of questions I'm expecting from you guys. Oh, why are you having this session for us for free? What some people are paying for. Oh, why do you want to do a 5 days boot camp for free? Interesting. Why? Nobody's asking that question. Let me continue with your comments. Charlotte said, I really love trading good. Albert said, yeah, it is really stressful holding 2 jobs. Yes, holding 2 jobs, 3 jobs is stressful. You need to know, like, guys, your 9 to 5 should be income to take care of your rent, groceries, and then also to help you work and push on your business. Everybody must have a business on side hustle. You must have something on the side. Your 9 to 5 should be supporting it so that once that business can stand on its own, then you can now decide your 9 to 5, bye-bye. It's up to you, right? Because trading can also be boring, so you need something that you can do that you're looking forward to. Delia said, does your photography make more money than your trading? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. But there's a good balance to it. What you do on the side should be able to pay for rent and the rest. Grace Pullen said, would you say more capital makes a better trade? More capital makes a better trader. It's not just about the money, right? But of course, the more money you make, as long as it's consistent, then that is a good thing. But for you to be a good trader for me in my own dictionary, a good trader is one that follows the rules. A good trader is one that doesn't quit. A good trader is one that no matter what happens, always goes back and reviews and continues. A good trader is one that will be able to give room to become a better trader, right? So do not quit, do not get tired or whatever the case might be. Continue to push ahead, forge ahead, and you'll even become a better trader. I have so many comments coming in. I definitely won't be able to finish this. Looks like next week will be more interesting. Eugene, let's see how that goes. Reducing the pressure comes straight from risk management. Yes, Adolf, you're correct. Risk management will help you to reduce the pressure of trading, of your emotions being all over the place. Adolf now said, and also have your strategy well back-tested. Yes, back-testing your strategy is always good. I always say there's nothing like back-testing your strategy. It will help to build confidence in yourself, right? Because if your strategy works in the past, then of course it should work in the future, right? So test it very well and then start trading on a demo account or small live account, because there is a difference between the demo and the live. The demo is not real money, so your emotions are not in. But the live account, no matter how little it is, your emotions are in. You have $1 loss, it is painful, you will sit up, you will not even place anyhow trades. Okay, Dean said having an alternative while trading will help lessen the stress. Exactly. Trading is reacting to the market news. Well, it's reacting. For me, it's more reaction than action. So not necessarily to the market news, basically to everything, to the whole market as a whole, right? Your charts, your fundamentals, technicals, and all. Olga Wash, yes, do you believe in backtesting? It looks very funny to me. No, I believe in backtesting, guys. Always backtest. It's very, very key, very, very important. Sebastian, happy Friday, man. Happy Friday to you too. Why do traders have thick skins? That's a good question. I have a friend that loves to backtest every quarter of the year. Exactly. Backtesting is always good. Guys, backtest, I can't say this enough. Backtesting is something that will help you to build confidence. A lot of people lack confidence, they have fear because they're having too many losses. But if you backtest and you notice from your backtesting, you have in every 10 trades, you have one winner, and that one winner takes care of all the 9 losses. Then that backtesting will help you in the future. Now, when you are having losses, back-to-back losses, your emotions is not shaking. You continue to do what you are doing, you follow your rules, follow your plan. And when that one winner comes, it takes care of all the losses. That's why you should not be bothered with your what's it called, your success rate and the rest. Make sure you back test, make sure you know X amount of winners will take care of Y amount of losses, and then continue to trade. Back test for months, back test for years if the need arises. That is trading psychology. Yes, indeed. Learn how to control your emotions. Yes, indeed. From Nancy on Cornell Field. Um, Pearl said, nothing is 109% in trading. Yes, indeed, nothing is 100% in trading. I know, but what about having constant losses and then feel good winners? Although profitable, doesn't it affect the mind? Now, you have to train the mind, right? And it comes with time. Guys, even if you learn from the 5 days bootcamp, you also need to still journey this on your own. What we are doing for you here on this live platform, Trading Live, and also me streaming on my YouTube channel live as well, what we're doing for everybody here is to help build the confidence. You still need to be willing to walk the walk. We're just shortening your learning curve. You don't need to go through all the headaches, all the issues that I had, a lot of traders had in the past. But you should be able to what? Shorten that learning curve and become a better trader. So whether you have losses or not, it's part of the business. Malcolm, you just said zone out. What do you mean by that, please? Zone out, did I say zone out? If I said zone out, what do I mean by zone out? I can't remember if I said zone out. Zone out, zone out, zone out. Maybe I said that with respect to when you, I don't know, maybe when you manage your trades in such a way that if it moves in your favor, maybe it's at 70 pips in your favor, you move to 30 pips, you move your stop loss to 30 pips, which is trailing stop, a trade management technique. You can probably easily zone out in the sense that you don't need to concentrate and put too much pressure on that trade. Your emotions are not all over the place on that trade. You just zone out. Or maybe I said zone out with respect to your emotions. Yeah, I think it should be based on your emotions, where you start trading like a robot. You zone out. You are not happy, you're not sad. You have a winner, you're not happy. You have a loser, you're not sad. You just zone out. Your emotions are flat. Probably that's what I meant. Okay. How was trading this week? Trading was good. It's always good. Whether you place trades or you don't place trades, whether you have winners, you don't have winners, you have losses, it's always good as long as you follow your rules. You don't need too much trades, just good risk, Nicholas. That's correct. Guys, I might need to just scroll down a bit faster. I have way too many comments. It's telling me 99 plus new messages now. Nelly, yeah, trading plan for next week. Okay. Guys, join me in that 5 days bootcamp. Let me see whether I can get the link and put up here for anybody that might be interested. You can join, and then we'll kick off fully on the 26th. I'll get the link now and try to copy that in. So I'm going to paste the link now, and I'll paste it repeatedly so that you guys know that that's the link. So I pasted it 3 times back to back. That's the link to join me in the Telegram group for the 5 days free bootcamp, where we do all of these things for 5 days. Did I say 5 weeks? Sorry. Anything longer, most likely you have to pay. But for 5 days, it is absolutely free. We're going to do this for 5 days in that Telegram group. It's not just for 1 hour like what we have here. In a day, we'll have hours of interaction. You ask questions. You could easily hop on a Zoom session for you guys strictly in that corner. We'll do that for you. If you're interested, I've dropped the links over there so you can use it to join me now to book your seat. And it's absolutely free. Andrea, implement proper risk management for my trades. Yes, that's very key. Guys, I need to quickly scroll down now. I have too many comments coming in need to quickly scroll down. If I really see something that catches my attention, I might probably read it. Yes, and Nick said, I would love to join the bootcamp. Okay, I've dropped the link. Sibyl Edison said, I will be glad to join the bootcamp. Okay, I dropped the link. Celeste said, would it be a physical? Physical simply means that you are in the same place where I am. I'm in BC. My province is BC in Canada. My city is Kelowna, so I don't know where Celeste Harrison is. So it is not when you say physical bootcamp, it's online. What we're doing now is online. So that's what we're going to be doing. There's no physical place. Victor said, where is the bootcamp holding? It's holding via Telegram, right? There's a Telegram group where we're going to be doing that for our support troubleshooting. And then we'll also be having some live sessions as well via that bootcamp group. So I've dropped the link. So let me just quickly breeze through. This will be very good. How do I sign up for the bootcamp? Okay, I've dropped the link, guys. Victoria said, yeah, bad is better than worst. Is bad better than worst? Or bad is good? And, well, forget the English. Worse is, sorry, I think that English is, let me continue, sorry. Let me see, guys. Any, sorry, guys, just trying to breeze through the comments to go to the end because we'll be rounding up in a few minutes from now. Stewart, can you please explain how to apply your strategy alongside market structure? Oh, we normally do that. I wish I could do that, but it'd be too lengthy. Stewart Grant, please join me in the 5 days. Everybody, you want to understand my strategy, my trading strategy, how I place trades, entry, exit, how I manage trades, how I calculate my risk, how I more or less zone out to ensure that my emotions are in check and so on, psychology-wise. Join me in the 5 days bootcamp. I'll put the link, Telegram link there. We'll do everything. It's for free. If you join and you don't like what we're doing, then you can exit. The choice is yours, right? Leopold Dobbin said, yeah, I think adjusting and trailing target to could be the issue. Okay, great. Yeah, crashing account because you're using high risk on your account. Okay, Nancy, thank you. Let me just scroll down. And everyone wants to make $1 million over a period of days. Exactly, Jeff. That's what a lot of people want to do, but it is slow and steady. When you trade for a little while and the market humbles you, then you will know that it is not an overnight business, not an overnight success. Celeste Harrison said, I have a friend that used 0.3 on the $500 on gold, and bro left it to run 100 pips into lots. What? I couldn't understand. 0.3 on the $500 on gold, and bro left it to run 100 pips. You need to understand something. First of all, gold is a mover. And when you're using 0.3, did the person use stop loss first of all? It means that the person probably did not use stop loss, because at 0.3, which means that is about $3 to a pip, $3 to a pip. If you allow that to run 100 pips, then that's about $300. And that has eaten majorly into your account balance of $500 if it goes against you. So 0.3 might be too heavy. What if it is more than one trade? 0.3, 0.3, that is even worse. Okay. Benny Wolf said, I would love to join the bootcamp. Okay, I have dropped the link for the bootcamp, guys, so you guys could use the link to join. You could chat me up on Instagram if you have any question as well. So kindly join as soon as possible. You can join now, right? Oliver McDonald said, I guess I should go get a job then. I think it will help me. Yes, please, Oliver. Everybody, make sure you have a job and your trading is also there, so you are not putting pressure on yourself. I'm enjoying the live stream from Augustine Philip. Thank you. Kennedy. Oh yeah, that's true. I've not been saying this. I think there's a nomination ongoing on the Trading Live platform. I think under education and live stream, I'm there. If you guys can, maybe vote for me. It's not a biggie. Well, I just signed up for it for signing up sake. I just remember when you said you're enjoying the live stream. So for the live stream, I think there's an award coming up soon under Trading Live. So if you guys could check, you could check and probably just vote for me. And if not, no problem, no pressure. So there are many fields in an occupation. Yeah, there are different areas in every industry and so on. You can actually start a lot of business in the trading. Yes, Augustine Philip. Guys, if you want to understand the business in depth, the business. Now, let me explain another aspect of the business. Now, as I said, I also do one-on-one coaching, right? So for the one-on-one coaching, if you are interested, you would have to pay. Now, if you are interested in the one-on-one coaching, you know somebody that wants to do the one-on-one coaching, you can bring the person over to me and then you get a commission. You can get up to 10% commission of what the person pays to me. So that's another way that you can start making money now. Oh, I have a group of people that are interested in trading. Can you train them for 1 month, 2 months? Yes, we can discuss that. And then, of course, you get commission, you get a percentage of what all of them pay for that. So there are different ways to make money. That's a partnership with me, CSA Forex. You can partner with a broker, right? There are different ways for you to make money in the business. Okay, Nicola Christiana says, so we must have a side job or simply just make Forex a side hustle. Yes, make Forex your side hustle for now until you get good at it, and then it becomes your main hustle. People are trying to make Forex their main hustle when they have not even gotten a good handling of it, right? And then you are concentrating only on Forex. You're not even doing a 9 to 5, and the money is not coming in. It's going to bring in too much pressure at the end of the day. Let's see. Even the job is risky, constant journey. Yes, even the job is risky. You can get fired without knowing exactly. How do you make trades if you are so busy? Work on your time frame. If you're using the hourly time frame, you can check the market hourly. If you're using the 4 hours time frame, you can check the market every 4 hours. If you're using the daily time frame, you can check at the end of each day. You can always, just like you can go and use the restroom, you can always make, while using the restroom or during your break time, check the market. You can check it at intervals. These are things that would explain in depth during the bootcamp for those that are interested. So guys, I'm going to be rounding up within a few minutes. So I can't see anybody joining the bootcamp. Maybe there is an issue. I'm not really sure. Maybe there's a technical issue. But guys, if you try to join now and it's not going through, let me know so I could look into that. Can somebody try to join now? And if you cannot, let me know. Maybe there's an issue with that. I might need to look at that further. Okay, Jason O'Connor said, would like to join this bootcamp. How do I join? I already dropped the link. I'll drop the link now, especially when I get to the bottom of this comment here. Guys, we're rounding up within the next few minutes. I also want to say thank you for joining me. It has been a good week. Make sure you get some rest. Aries Thomas said, yeah, I am surprised you are doing it for free. Yeah, yes, I'm doing it for free. So why am I doing it for free? Okay, Alan Malto said, why are you doing it for free? The bootcamp is very nice and I'm excited. I am doing the bootcamp for free for a few reasons. I want to give back, number one. I want to help as many people as possible. I know how it was for me when I started. I was trying to learn everything because I did not have a proper direction. When something fails, I rush to another one. That one fails, I rush to another one. So it took me years to get to where I am now. But in order to help everybody out, and you get this information for free. Now, another thing now is that people don't value something that is free, right? Some people prefer to pay. But as you're getting this for free and it's making sense, please make use of it. And that's the truth, right? You make use of it, it will help you to become a better trader. Now, let me even tell you something. I don't know whether some of us will agree with this particular statement I'm going to make. Trading can easily help you to become a better person. Yes, I said it. Trading can help you to become a better person. It has helped me to become a better person, right? And that is trading. Okay. What is the plan for the bootcamp really? The plan is to help you to become a better trader. Well, if you are new, to bring you from zero to hero. If you are in between, to help you to get to your hero status. You're having too many losses, too many blown accounts, to help you to figure out why. We help you to come up with a trading plan. We help you to work on a trading journal to keep records of your trades, and then eventually become consistent where you are making money on a monthly basis, not on a daily, not necessarily on a weekly, but on a monthly basis. Because on days, some weeks, you might not find trades. Yes, this is a good advice. Okay, can't remember what I said. Thank you for explaining this work-life balance, man. Okay, thank you, Broderick Leopard, for joining, for listening as well. Yeah, I learned about that this week. Not really sure what I said again, Bishop. What are you trading next week? Next week is going to be the majors, but I'm going to wait for next week. Do you have any trades you are carrying over to next week? No, I don't hold trades over the weekend. I don't hold trades over the weekend. I don't do this. It's been a long, long time I've done that. That's just me. You don't have to do the same like I do. Kitty Pierce, I forward test my strategy on the live Cent account. Yes, you can use the Cent account and it changed the game for me. Awesome. Cent account is good. Cent account is a live account, guys. You can use a small cent account and to help you out. Dorothy Middleton, there is some emotion from losing on demo account too. Not really. It's not real money. It's not real money. So if there's any emotion, that means that you are someone that has too many emotions. Because demo account is one that you can just always push by the side. You lose $1 million, you don't feel much. You don't feel anything as such. Kitty now said, "No, I'm just very comfortable." Good, that's good. My mom, let me just scroll down, guys. Scrolling down. Okay, I think I'll scroll down to the end, more or less, and we're rounding up in a few minutes. Almar here said, "Do you think someone can be successful in Forex alone?" Yes, 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 and yes. You can be successful in Forex alone. Don't forget, we mentioned some different aspects of the business, because it is the business that you must be doing. Elon Musk is not just doing one thing. Elon Musk is not just into the Tesla. Elon Musk has the electric vehicle, Tesla, popularly known Tesla. Elon Musk has batteries. I think he's into batteries. He's into renewable energy, if I'm not mistaken. Elon Musk is into space travel. I think is Elon Musk SpaceX, or maybe that is Jeff. But Elon Musk is also into space travel. Elon Musk is into cryptos, as we all should already know more or less. Elon Musk is into a couple of things. So why should you be into just one thing, right? That's why we said do not quit your 9 to 5. Alma said, do you think someone can be, yes, you can be successful in Forex alone. You need to go through mentorship, please. So come around for the 5 days bootcamp. It's free. Or if you just want a one-on-one coaching, chat me up on Instagram. Right, my Instagram is at CSA Forex. I'll drop the Instagram handle in a bit, right? So that you guys can follow me on Instagram, chat me up, or whatever the case may be, and then we'll find something for you. So this is the link again. How long will this live end? It's ending in the next 1-2 minutes or so. Okay, so that is the link again for the Telegram. That's the t.me/+YALY8L and so on. So that's the link for the Telegram. Join me there. If you're having difficulties joining me there, chat me up on Instagram. That's my handle on Instagram. And we would attend to you, whatever you need, see what we can do. So I want to say thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for your questions. Thank you guys for making it interesting. It's always boring. And of course, trading is boring, as some of you might have noticed. You need to trade the proper way. You need to learn how to trade the proper way, first of all, before you can trade the proper way. So I hope that you guys will join me in the 5 days bootcamp, or if you just want a one-on-one coaching directly, chat me up as well, and then we'll see what we can do for you. So I want to say thank you guys for joining me in today's Q&A session. Most likely we'll see next week and have more discussions like this to help everybody out. So I'm signing out now. I want to appreciate you. I do hope that you got value from our Q&A session. I do hope that you learned 1 or 2 things. Maybe you heard me say one thing, maybe like maximize your reward while you minimize your risk. That is important, or whatever the case might be. I want to thank you guys for joining me. It has been a good one. I'm going to be closing this platform now. If you want to watch this on the replay, maybe over the weekend, go back to the Trading Live platform under my profile. You should be able to see that. Excuse me, I had to yawn. Or maybe on the on my YouTube channel. Let me drop my YouTube channel for you guys, just in case you want to subscribe. I also do other short videos, doing other explanations. Do you have a particular question you want to learn something? I quickly do a short video for you on that. So that is my YouTube channel as well. You also find me on CSA Forex. So the name of my academy, CSA Forex, stands for Common Sense Approach to Forex Trading. And of course, the common sense approach could be applied to not just Forex, can be applied to crypto, stocks, equities, commodities, and the likes. Okay, thank you guys. Do enjoy the rest of the day. Enjoy your weekend, right? Please drive safely. Do not drink and drive, and get some rest, especially. And you can use some little time to review the market, check on the market for the week, and so on. Thank you guys. Goodbye for now, and God bless. Cheers.